Welcome to our Ultimate Home Guide today. Today we have Stephanie Rahman, who's absolutely fabulous. She's my everything. But we're going to talk today about down payment assistance programs and monies you need to buy a home. I know a lot of people are tired of renting and want to see if they could buy a home, but they think, well, maybe I don't have enough money to do so. But the interest rates are so good, and there are so many options out there as far as assistance to a buyer if you qualify for down payment assistance. I know Stephanie herself has used one, which she'll talk about in just a few minutes, and so has Kathy Coleman. So take it away, Steph.
Of course. Well, as someone who's rented for a long time, I was so ready to buy my home, especially being in real estate. You know so much about the process. And with the interest rates, how far they've come, like historically low from last year and even this year, and I think they expect them to stay low a little bit before they jump up again.
Exactly.
You really want to take advantage of them while you can, because it just makes such a big difference to what you can afford.
Your buying power with lower interest rates makes a huge difference in the amount of home you can afford.
Absolutely. And as somebody who knows more about real estate, I knew exactly what I was getting into, and one of those things I knew I had to use since I qualified for it was a down payment assistance program. So personally, I planning to live in Bryan, so I used the City of Bryan down payment assistance program, which was great. I had this help with the city helping me with it, and of course our team who had experience in it. But one of the great things is I had some savings, but I didn't have what I would have needed for a general down payment. Now, as someone who's going to be occupying the home, I knew I could get an FHA loan and that'd be as little as 3.5% down.
Right.
So the down payment assistance program actually covered all of that for me, which was amazing.
Isn't that wonderful?
So there are a lot of restrictions to it, and there is a lot of paperwork that you have to go through, which makes it so important that you have an agent who's educated on the process to help you with that. But it's definitely worth it. Like, I had to do a couple of classes as well that they require you, but it was very helpful. So if you're not familiar with home buying or even owning a home, the education was really great as well. So I would highly recommend it regardless. But the City of Bryan has a great program that they use, and it's on their website. It kind of just shows you what your qualification is per household, which is great. But also the City of College Station does too. So I definitely recommend, if you're looking into Bryan or College Station, to look at these programs. But there's also a lot of other great programs depending on your lender might be able to qualify for certain programs, or there's even just Texas programs. For example, there's the Home Sweet Texas Home Loan Program and the Homes for Texas Heroes part, which I think is great because it covers some of those great frontline workers like cops and teachers, police officers, corrections officers, veterans, and more. So if you fall into those categories, definitely check into it. But really, my biggest takeaway from all of this is having somebody who's educated in the program to help you through it, and have a lender who's educated in it as well. Because there's even some programs that not all lenders qualify to participate in.
Yeah.
So it's, I think, very important to have a lender that you know can do those programs.
You know, USDA has a great loan program too, and you have to qualify for it too. Certain amount of household income and number of people in your family, but
and I think those have to be on the outside of the county, don't they?
Yeah, they're only in certain areas, but there are so many opportunities to get assistance, and we've helped so many buyers that didn't think they'd ever get to be homeowners become homeowners because of it. So if you're interested in something like that, or if you're wondering if you might qualify, don't just sit back and wait. Move fast while these interest rates are good and find out if we can get you some kind of assistance. I think that's about all we have today. We thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.